Good morning, class 7 children. Today we'll continue chapter number 16, water, a precious resource. Yesterday we did the new terms of this chapter so that it becomes easy for us to understand the chapter. And after that we did that when the World Water Day is celebrated, that's at 22nd March. And by the United Nations, 50 liters of water has been assigned to per person per day. Now we have to check that how much of the water we are using or per day, and even in our family. Okay, how much water we are consuming per day. Now let's see, earlier there was one activity also that we can click the clipping from the newspaper and magazines and pictures related to the water shortage. Whenever the water shortage is there, there is a long queues. Everybody need, because no what work can be done with the without the water. So first of all, going further, let's see what amount of water is available on the earth. How much amount of water is available? Yes, Yatharth. Yatharth Singh, unmute. Yatharth, unmute yourself. Yes, now start reading. How much water is available? After that, Nabil, you will read. Continue, Yatharth. Not able to hear, beta. Speak. Nabil, you may continue. I am not able to hear Yatharth.
Look at the picture of the Earth taken from space. Why does it appear blue? Maybe you can guess. You are aware that about 71% of the Earth's surface is covered with water. Almost all of the water on the Earth is contained in the seas and oceans, rivers, lakes, ice caps as groundwater. And in atmosphere, however, most of this water is not fit for human consumption directly. The water that fit that fit that fit for use in fresh water perform the following activities to estimate roughly the real time amount of water available in some of these sources.
Okay, children, I think you have underlined that 71% of the water is covered, of the earth is covered with the water. Okay. Next, here is an activity, steps, figure, and remark. So first of all, what we do, we just take a bucket filled with the water. It contains about 20 liters of water. What we assume that this is the water present on the earth. So the water present in the bucket, that is assumed as a water present on the earth. Now what happens? This is the take 5 teaspoons of about 5 ml capacity and transfer into the 100 spoons into it. So 500 ml of water, that is a total fresh water present on the earth. Next, from the bath mug, transfer 30 spoons of water in the glass tumbler. So that water comes into the glass tumbler, that much amount of water is present as a groundwater, this much water. And finally, take out quarter spoon, 1/4 part of the uh, spoon of the water from the mug. It represents the water which is present in all lakes and rivers of the world. So you can see from this activity that how much water is present. Very less amount of water is present in all the lakes and rivers of the world. So this is the activity. And here are few of the questions, like Bujo wondered about the alarming small amount of water available for us, because this is a quite alarming condition that much very less amount of water is present. Paheli quickly calculated and found that about 0.006% of all water found on the earth. Kindly tick these two things. How much water is present, fresh water present on the earth for our consumption? That is 0.006%. Okay. So that's why we are saying, if we are going to calculate, we had calculated that this much of water is present in the form of the fresh water in the atmosphere. So that's really a worrying point, alarming situation for us. Yes, Bhavya Joshi. Next comes the forms of water. In what forms the water exist? So already we are familiar that how many forms of water are there. You all are familiar about it, but let's now read it. Yes, Bhavya Joshi, you want to read? Unmute. Adhyay. Bhavya, you are not able to unmute. Unmute yourself. Adhyay. Yatharth, now are you able to do?
Hello?
Yes. Continue. Bhavya, continue.
Okay. Ma'am, wait. Are you afraid that continuous use will someday exhaust all the water available for use? You know that water on the earth has been maintained for millions of years by various processes which make the water cycle. You have studied the water cycle in class 6. Write in your own words what you know about the water cycle. You know that you know what when water circulates through the water cycle. It can be found in all the three forms solid, liquid, and gas at any given time. Somewhere on earth, the solid form, snow and ice, is present as ice caps. At the poles of the earth, snow covered mountains and glaciers. Liquid water is present in ocean, lakes, river, and ever underground. The glacier form is the water vapor present in air around us. The continuous cycling of water among its three forms keep the total amount of water on the earth constant. Ever, ever when the whole world is using it, does it give you any ripples? Can, can you recall the processes involved in water cycle? The following activity will help you.
Okay, thank you, beta. Next, children, 16.3 activity is there. This is a water cycle. See, this is a
Ma'am,
water
can I-
cycle. Yes, wait for a second. And kindly mute yourself for a second. Let's see the diagram of water cycle. And children, these all words, 1 to 7 words, these are unjumbled words. First, you have to rearrange these words. Rearrange these words. Can I have the answer from your side? That what's the first word is?
Groundwater.
First word is groundwater. Next. What this word stands for? Tell me first.
Evaporation.
Yes. Next.
Ma'am, condensation.
Everybody do it. Arrange these words. Next.
Ma'am, fourth is clouds.
Clouds. Next.
Ma'am, transpiration.
Transpiration. Next is, what's it? Yes, Tanvi, what's the 6th and 7th words?
Ma'am, seventh one word to precipitation hai.
What? Tell me about the 6th.
Sixth समझ नहीं आ रहा.
Tell me for 6th. Hurry up, find out each one. Rearrange these words.
Camera on. Video on.
Yes, tell me. Hurry up.
Ma'am, infiltration.
Yes, tell me, beta. Again.
Ma'am, infiltration.
Infiltration. Number 6 is infiltration. Children, these are the words 1 to 7 words. Now you have to fill these words in the diagram water cycle. Now you have to tell me that where we can fill these words. Number 1. Number 1 here. What this among this we can take? Tell me.
Ma'am, groundwater.
Is it a groundwater?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So tell me where you will fill the infiltration. Where is the infiltration then? Okay, groundwater. So you may fill it yourself. First is groundwater. Second is, what's the second one?
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
evaporation.
Evaporation.
Ma'am, evaporation.
Third is showing condensation.
Condensation.
Fourth is,
Cloud.
Clouds.
fifth is,
Transpiration.
transpiration means the plants are allowing. The water gets evaporated from the plants. Number 6 is infiltration.
Ma'am, infiltration में क्या होता है?
And number 7 is precipitation. But I think you had done this word infiltration. Can I have the meaning of infiltration? Yesterday you did in the key terms. Kindly tell me.
Ma'am, the process of sweeping water into the ground is known as the infiltration.
Yes, the process of seeping of the water into the ground is known as infiltration. Clear it is? Yesterday you did it.
Yes, ma'am.
So I think this is the activity for you. Whenever you are drawing the water cycle, you have to label all these 7 points. Is it clear, everybody? Done? Already you know the water cycle, how we can draw the water cycle. But to label the water cycle is must.
Yes, ma'am. Activity 16.3. Figure 16.5 shows the process involved in the water cycle. They are labeled by numbers. Match these numbers with the processes given in the jumbled form. Most towns and cities have water supply system maintained by the civic bodies. The water is drawn from nearby lakes, rivers, ponds, or wells. The water is supplied through a network of pipes. Many villages do not have such a water supply system. There, people fetch water directly from the sources. Often, people and even children have to walk several kilometers to fetch water. The children suffer a lot. They cannot attend the school regularly since they spend hours in fetching water. A large people draw water from wells. A large number of people draw water from wells, tube wells, or hand pumps. From where do these sources get water? 16.3. Groundwater as an important source of water. If we dig a hole in the ground near a water body, we may find that the soil is moist. The moisture in the soil indicates the presence of water underground. If we dig deeper and deeper, we would reach a level where all the space between particles of soil and gaps between rocks are filled with water. The upper level of this layer is called the water table. The water table varies from place to place, and it may even change at a given place. The water table may be at a depth of less than a meter or may be several meters below the ground. The water found below the water table is called groundwater. What is the source of this groundwater?
Okay, beta, thank you. Next is Abhigyan. Continue. Abhigyan, Fiona. Yes, Mahi, you continue. The rainwater. Yes, Mahi Gupta, unmute. Mahi, not able to hear you, beta. No, 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 no. Mahi, mute yourself. Kavya, you may continue.
Okay, ma'am. Rainwater and water from other sources such as rivers and ponds seep through the soil and fill the empty spaces and cracks deep below the ground. The groundwater thus gets recharged by this process and places the groundwater is stored between layers of hard rock below the water table. This is known as an aquifer. Water in the aquifer can be usually pumped out with the help of tube and pump.
Okay, children. Okay, beta, thank you. Children, kindly underline this, that how the water of aquifer can be pumped out. That is with the help of tube wells or with the help of hand pumps. Kindly underline it. So already we have done the definitions of groundwater, infiltration, aquifer. Okay. And how the aquifer is taken out, that is with the help of the tube wells or the hand pumps. Next, Mukul Jain, you may read. Mukul Jain, unmute. So what?
Have you ever been to a site where construction work is going on? From where to the worker get water from construction? Maybe you have seen a boring being done at such a site to reach the water table. Inquire from the people working there how deep they have to dig. Can we keep on drawing water from under the ground? How will it affect the water table?
Okay, beta. So children, you have to find out, or you must have seen the construction work going around. So you know that for construction purpose, the much of the water is required. So you have to confirm from the person that from where they are taking the water. Okay. Either they are taking the water from boring, or they are bringing the water from somewhere, or they have put the tank or something, whatever they are using. You just need to confirm about it, that from where they are taking the water. So rest part will be taken tomorrow. So